So what's up, guys? It's Memo here, and today we're gonna just rate all the gold characters. Hopefully it will be great, but we need to just block this ad. Okay. Anyway, so I couldn't block this one, guys. I'm sorry about this one. Can you block? Yeah, block this one. Okay, block it. Right. I clicked in it. Is the item hidden? Okay, I don't know with. Okay, so I suppose something like this, huh? Yep, that's good. Looks good. Okay. So, as you can see, I think I learned how to use AdBlocker too. So, guys, today, what we're gonna do is this, basically. It's just regular, tier list. But we're gonna take a look at all the gold characters in the game. It's a tough situation. But it's because there are lots of characters, there are lots of different categories if you really think about it. For instance, we have gold characters that can be bought by, with 150 souls from gold packs. The basically non-challenge gold characters, right? For instance, Tactical Sonya Blade, right? Or Bojutsu Shaolin Kongjin or Swarm Queen Dwarf, like this. Then we have challenger gold characters, which can be bought with 300 souls, and they have also challenge their own challenge to get them, increase their fusion, right? And they are good characters, in my opinion. Most of them, at least. Not all of them. Actually, some of them are good, some of them are okay, some of them are really bad. And there are a new category, in my opinion, that is the new additional golds, let's say, because they are amazing. They are strong. Don't I mean For sure they are pretty strong, and also you can also take a look at some characters, faction war store characters like classic Sub-Zero, classic Scorpion, classic Ermac, and Kobuyutsu Tanya, which you cannot get from either gold pack, I think, and from challenge packs too. I'm not so sure though, but and we have also, now I realize we have three actually. Let me check. Injustice Scorpion 1, Undercover Cascade 2, and there's Cybernetic Jackie Briggs 3. These three are also, most of them, they are in the trash category, not in trash. They are the worst. I mean, not the worst, maybe. No. Okay, so we have like two main categories, and three new categories, let's say. So what I'm gonna do is S tier S. What do we check for the characters? Let me tell you from the beginning. First of all, we're gonna check the fighting style. Then we're gonna check their passive. Then we're gonna check their stats. Then we're gonna check their special attacks. And basically that's it, right? Let me think about it. Did we miss anything else? Passive, we said passive. Okay, we said four categories: special attacks, passive, stats, and fighting style. And these four categories can, result in with something like this. For instance, the character can be great, very useful, useful at the towers due to his or her passive. For instance, Combat Cup Sonya Blade, right? So this is S tier is basically all the greatest golds in the game, fighting wise, everything wise. We're gonna check everything. A plus is only one missing piece. Like for instance, the character has nice, great passive, great fighting style, great special attacks, but a bit lower stats than she or he can be A plus, right? Literally trash means literally you're not gonna use him other than if you have to use him, right? For instance, in challenges, you need to use some specific characters to complete some elder challenges, or in them even hard challenges, right? Okay, let's start. Hanzo Hasashi Scorpion, as you all know, he will be S. Why? For instance, his fighting style, he's so quick. I mean, without a block breaker, you can literally use him everywhere. His passive is nice, not great, in my opinion, but nice. Because you have a chance to get a 50% reduced special attack cost if you especially team him up with bleed team. He also applies 1 second bleeds to enemies, and his special attacks are amazing. Stun loop in the first one, special 2 if it's not blocked, it's gonna kill everybody. What do we missing? Stats are amazing, so he's amazing basically. Commando Kano, okay, so he is a non-challenge character. And I need to check their passes too, because in order to be sure, I know that Commando Kano, I think, has blind immunity and 25% critical hit chance. So as a passive wise, well, I mean, a bit lower than mediocre in my opinion. Okay, critical hit chance is cool, but just that, it doesn't mean anything. You can put equipments to get, improve the player's critical hit chance, right? Even 25% chance, you can increase it easily. So Commando Kano's fighting style is bad. His stats are bad. Actually, fighting style is a bit bad. Not that bad, but let me check his passive just to make sure. Okay, so here it is. Where are you, Commando Kano? Where are you? Here. Blind immunity. Okay, so he's probably in the C or D category. I would like to put him at C category for now. Shaolin Fist Kung Lao, guys. He is in, it's hard to categorize him because, for instance, his passive is nice. When he's tagged in, all martial artists on his team get 50% power generation. If he kills someone, then this will be 100% power generation. So his passive is nice. His fighting style isn't that great. His power generation is nice. It's not 100%. It's 110%. His stats aren't that bad. So I'm going to put him in he's pretty useful in martial artist teams. But you're not going to use him a lot. So I'm going to put him in B. His fighting is not that great. He's for sure better than Commando Kano. Let me put Commando Kano into D category for now. Okay, Cybernetic Jacob Briggs. She is trash. Why? I mean, trash meaning I'm not sure that I'm gonna put her in literally trash category, but where is she? Okay, her passive is less damage with Synedron and Outroam. Trash passive. Not a good fighting style. Not a bad fighting style either. So she's gonna be also D. Okay, I'm gonna put Commando Kano into C. Mournful Kitana. 1 bar of power for outworld characters. Excellent special one. Power drain. Always excellent. Stats, As a goal, when you compare it to gold challengers, But when you compare it to goals, nice. Her fighting style isn't bad. A bit like mediocre improved version of it. What else we're missing? Her special 2 is trash though. So I'm gonna put her into, okay, why I lost it. I'm gonna put her into B category. Pharaoh Hermak. His passive is just increased critical hit chance and reduced damage whenever somebody is defeated, I think. And his fighting style is good. He has now 2 combo enders, which even 1 combo ender is, I mean, it's not that great in my opinion. Because when you try to do the combo ender, you miss one of the hits. It's literally unacceptable in my opinion. But his fighting style is great. Not slow fighter, but his passive, you're not gonna use that. Okay, increased critical chance is cool. Okay, let's put him into A category. Because your team takes less damage, not just Outworld. That's cool. Inferno Scorpion, A category. Why you're gonna say? Because I actually better than Ermac too. Because when he tags in, his attacks are deal 200, his basic attacks, I think, deal 200 damage. And you can do stun loop with him. And he also counts as Netherlandian martial artist. And he's a great fighter. As a stat wise, even though he's a non-challenger, his stats are close to challengers. Even better than some of them, I think. Sub-Zero Triborg, excellent. A+. Why I'm gonna put him in A+? First of all, excellent passive. He can freeze the opponent in a combo, one of the 2 combo enders, I think, yeah. And on tagging, he gains 1 second ice shield. His teammates have 50% critical hit chance against enemies affected by freeze. And also, his Triborg characters can do frostbite thanks to his robot. So he's definitely A+. What's he missing is fighting style is cool, actually. Special attacks are pretty cool, too. Stats, not bad. Passive, actually, wait. Okay, so his passive isn't that great out of Triborg teams, because if you put him outside of Triborg team, you're not going to use his frostbiting ability of his teammates. On tagging, he gains 1 second of ice shield. His teammates have 50% critical chance against enemies affected by freeze. So you can team him up with Sub-Zeros. Okay, so let's put he's not like in Hanzo in my opinion. He's missing half fighting, half passive, let's say. Blood God Kotal can literally trash, guys. I give importance to when I grade, even I grade him literally trash, I need to check why I did this, right? Because Kotal Khan summons a totem on his special attack to choosing between damage boost, healing, or power generation boost. Trash. Literally bad fighting, bad stats, bad passive, bad special attacks. Okay. After this trash, we get an S, KCJC. Absolute beast. Excellent passive, football kicking, stunning opponent. Giving Combat Cup teammates some toughness, attack, health, blah, blah. Excellent passive with that tag out reduction, let's say. Excellent special attacks, excellent fighting style, excellent stats, definitely NS. Spectral Ermac, D. Why D? Actually, okay, let me put him into D because his passive is trash. When his teammate is defeated, he gains his 50% attack boost or damage boost and 50% toughness increase of that defeated teammate, I think. His fighting style, trash. They're worse than Blood God Kosulkan even, in my opinion. But his special attacks deal some damage and his stats are, I think, a bit better. That's the reason. Okay, Classic Smoke S. Without even thinking, excellent passive. Why I'm saying excellent passive? He's boosting all the classic teammates. First of all, he applies blind in every 10 seconds. Each time he or his classic teammate resists a debuff, this debuff is instead applied to the opponent and classic teammates gain 20% resistance to all debuffs. So if you also increase your talent with 20% resistance to debuff, then 40%. And if you put some equipments, amazing things can happen here. That's pretty cool. Vampires, Melina, I think she's an A. The reason being she can have a special 2 that is regenerating. Excellent in faction wars, especially in survival mode. Excellent. Reason being, if the opponent starts to bleed and she applies bleed in every 10 seconds, all NetherRealm characters gain 50% damage boost against enemies affected by bleed. Excellent passive. Fighting style, not that great. Stats, let me check. Nice stats. Pretty nice stats, actually. But special attacks are also, I mean, let's put her somewhere here. Okay, Aftershock Tremor, another A. Actually, wait. He is A+. I won Twisted Tower 184 because of it. Fatal 184. Twisted Tower I'm talking about. Because each time he tags in, he applies stuns. Okay. And a martial artist on the team have a chance of unblockable attack against NetherRealm. This is huge, guys. Basically, like Core Drops Castigate's passive against NetherRealm to all martial artists. But passive-wise, not that bad. Stats-wise, pretty cool. Fighting style, special attacks maybe a bit, can apply some debuff. His special 2 is unblockable too. So he's A+ in my opinion. Smoke Triwork, A+. Better than all of these 3. The reason being, okay, Smoke Triborg, what does he do? All Triborg characters gain power drain in special attack 1, and everyone on your team steals 50% of any power they drain and distributes it to the team. Excellent passive. Fighting style is a bit missing in my opinion. Special 2 can miss some kicks. Stats excellent, that's why he's just A+. Classic Scorpion, I'm gonna put him in A+. Something like here. His stats aren't great. His fighting style, okay. I mean, better than mediocre, but not that greatest. His special attacks and his passive. Okay, let's just talk about them. First of all, his passive is just one thing, but amazing. What does he do? If you achieve 80 plus in special 1, it makes it unblockable and pulls the most wounded opponent from the enemy team into combat and makes them bleed. Excellent passive and excellent special attacks, just missing stats. So that's why he's A+. You can use him every tower. Easy. Dark Raiden. Excellent passive, excellent fight style, excellent special attacks. Actually, not that great of special attacks and missing a lot of stats. That's why his special attacks aren't that great. But his passive is excellent. If you power drain him, his power is increased. If you apply DOT to him, his health is increasing. So he's pretty strong. Classic Sub-Zero, literally trash. The reason being, terrible stats, not a bad fighter. As a fighting style, not that bad, let's say. But then what's he missing is, his passive is trash. The reason being, you have to do 80 plus to activate a continuous chain of special attacks, can be chained up to 6 times in special 2. But the thing is, you do 2 special 2s, let's say, you chain it up, the opponent dies, then it resets without you can do anything of it. So it's bad, literally trash. Actually, you can put him into D. He's better than Blood God Kotukan. Shirairu Takeda B. The reason being, his special 2 is nice. His passives are kinda good. That is, he can counterattack if he blocks the basic attacks, but it's pretty low chance. And his passive needs either Cassie or Kung Jin or Jackie in his team to be impressive. Otherwise, no, he's gonna be B in my book. High Tech Jackie is also B. The reason being, terrible stats as a challenger also. Great passive, power generation increase for Spec Ops is nice thing. Actually nice passive, not that great. Special attack one power draining is cool. Her special 2 increases her power generation, so it's also cool. But stats is missing, fighting style is missing, and passive is missing. So passive is not that great. Let's say great, but not that great. So it's BB. Okay, Shaolin Master Kung Lao D. The reason being, his stats are nice, but that's just it. His passive is increasing bronze characters a lot, but who the hell is gonna use bronze character? You cannot use survival mode. I mean, Shaolin Master Kung Lao with bronze characters. There is no available slot for it. Either you're gonna do bronze with silver, or silver with gold, or gold with diamond, or just diamond. That's it, basically. So that's the unusable passive, nice stats. So, okay, unusable passive. So should I put him into C? Not that great of special attacks, so let's put him into D. I don't care about him. If you cannot use his passive, why are you going to use him, right? At least Commander Kano has a passive. Grandmaster Sub-Zero, excellent character, definitely A. The reason being, great fighting style, excellent passive. He can recover by, freezing himself when he's about to die. Nice special attacks. Nice stats too, as a non-challenger. He's an A in my book. Because, I mean, you can use him with lots of bad. It's pretty useful in survival, for instance. You need to kill him twice in every battle. In a one battle. In the next battle, you still need to kill him twice in order to make him dead, right? Okay, Kraken Reptile. B. The reason being, terrible passive. Nobody wants this passive. Let's say you have Kraken Reptile, the opponent's attacking you. When he hits you, either you blocked or not, I don't know. Your asset is gonna splash, and both yours and his or her damage health will be damaged too. So that terrible passive, not a bad fighting style. Fast, bad stats. So B, better than Commander Kano, but he will be B because he has a poison special 1. That's cool too. Marksman Kung Jin, now he's like an A. Reason being, he's a fast fighter. His stats bad. No question about that. His stats are bad, but now his passive is increased because he has now 2 combo enders. His combo enders have chance to apply what? Vampirism, I think. Let me check. Give me a second, guys. Where are you, my friend Marksman Kung Jin? Okay, there you are. Life drain, stun or fire. So good passive. Bad special attacks. Special 1 is not that bad. Okay, let's put him into B. Still B, I mean. Shaolin Fist is better. Takeda is also better. Okay. Jackie is also better. No. Jackie is not better. Okay, Shaolin Kung Jin, C. The reason being, only thing good with him is his passive. 1 bar of power for all martial artists. That's it. Nothing else. Bad stats. Not a good fighter. Bad special attacks. Passive is okay. So that's why he's C. His passive is better than Commander Kane, in my opinion. A lot better than, actually. But Commander Kane is better special attacks. You can stun the opponent with special 1. I think his special 2 is unblockable, but it doesn't do any damage. So he has 20. Okay, so let me think about it. Okay, I'm gonna put Shaolin Kung Jin into B category because he's given 1 bar of power, like Kitana, basically. With actually, no, not in the same category with Kitana. Okay, I'm gonna put Commander Kano here, guys. Terrible special 2, even though it's unblockable. Stunning is cool, but that's it. Okay, let's make it like that. Piercing Melina B. The reason being, bad stats, bad fighting style, bad special attacks, but excellent passive against some of the badass. Why? If the opponent is bleeding you, like if the opponent is Hanzo Hasashi, you instantly get an X-ray. Immediately. That's how good she is. And if the opponent is bleeding, what you can do is you're gonna have vampirism effects when the opponent's bleeding, so you can team her up with any kind of bleeding character, even diamonds like Scarlet or Hanzo Hasashi, Scorpion, Vampirist, Melina, whatever. Just find a character. Okay, 80s Johnny Cage. Excellent character, A. Nice, okay passive, 30% health boost for Spec Ops. Nice fighting style, excellent special 1. Okay stats, that's why he's A. Classic Kano, excellent character, in my opinion. I mean, maybe this can be a bit controversial, but he will be A+. The reason being, you don't require a block breaker. If the opponent doesn't have a Cabal or Combat Cup Sonya, then this will be amazing for you. That's just basically it. But I think I'm gonna put him into A category. Yeah, it's pretty fun to play with him. His special 1 is amazing. It also applies stun. So no. I'm gonna put him into A+. The reason being, you just need to increase his power generation. That's basically it. In lots of battles, you're gonna just stun the opponent constantly, and you're gonna get critical hits out of them. So it's amazing. That's definitely A+. Even though his stats are bad, even though his fighting style isn't that great. Dark Lord Kotal Khan B. Reason being, okay, fighting style, quick fighter. Stats, kind of okay. Better than okay. Better than the A-list Johnny Cage. But the special 1 is bleed. Actually, it's a huge bleed, not a bad bleed. It was actually when I was playing him. Now I have a better account. I'm not playing with him. So the special 2 is cool too. You're summoning Oshtek, which it's special to 2 times. And Oshtek can power drain the opponent, and he has nice stats too. So I think I'm gonna put him into B category, right below Marksman Kung Jin and High Tech Jackie. That's kind of cool. Swarm Queen Dwara. Okay, literally trash. The reason being, let's check her passive, guys. That's just basically it. She is trash. Trash character. I have her Fusion 4, but she's just trash. So trash. Special attack 2 can inflict multiple effects to opponent immune to poison. Okay, immune to poison. It's first of all, only characters apply poison are either Reptile or Dwara, or even this guy's special 2, right? So immune to poison isn't that great. Special 2 can inflict multiple effects. Bad stats, bad fighter, literally trash. Trash passive, guys. Sector Triborg. I think he's A, not A+. The reason being, his stats are cool. His fighting style is cool. He constantly applies fire in every special attack. It's also cool. But the bad thing is, all tribal characters on your team gain fire for special attack 1, and everyone on your team deals 30% more fire damage. So if you team him up with Striderworks, he can be A+. Otherwise, no. Because you need to team him up with fire characters. Otherwise, definitely no. I mean, Smoke steals power, and Sub-Zero is, you can apply. First of all, you can tag in and tag out with him. He has shield, and when he tags in, he attacks the opponent, and he has freezing specials, frostbiting special ones or two, and freezing combo ender. That's why he's better. Yeah, that's for sure. Classic Melina, A+. Only thing missing is her fighting style. The reason being, her passive is amazing, especially at survival. Amazing, but her fighting style is slow. Her stats are so better, lot better than some of the diamonds. Special attacks are cool. Passive is excellent. If you team her up with any woman, any female character, when this Melina beats the opponent, kills the opponent, she and her women teammates will gain some of the percentage of the opponent health. It can be 90%, it can be 5%. So it's amazing. Bojutsu Kungjin, literally trash. You need to block something to gain power. That's his passive. Terrible special attacks, terrible fighting. Not that terrible. I mean, better than Blood God, but terrible character. I think I will pick Classic Sub-Zero over him. At least I'm gonna try Special 2s with Classic Sub-Zero. Okay, Cosplay Jackie, A+. Definitely A+. And somewhere here. The reason being, guys, you can. If your opponent is Netherrealm, just be Tremor and 30% little low chance. If your opponent is Outworld, I mean, critical hit damage against Outworld when you are Sub-Zero. And Sub-Zero just, I always use Sub-Zero, I don't care my opponent, but my opponent is, but because in Sub-Zero, in one of the combiners apply Frostbite, and Special Attack Ban also applies Frostbite. Frostbite slows you down and reduces your power. Amazing thing. You can also try lots of other characters too. Amazing character. Only bad thing is not that great as KCJC, not that great at Hanzo Hasashi. That's it. Okay, Undercover Cassie is D. Okay, this is the changed version of Cybernetic Jackie because now she has 30% damage boost against Outworld and Netherrealm. Her attack is nice, her defense is trash, her alt is. Her fighting style is kind of okay. Actually, let me put her into C. Let me put her into C. Yeah. Gunslinger Iron Black A+, for sure. The reason being, excellent passive. Just try to, how do you say it? Do special 2s. I mean, spawn special 2s on the opponent. That's just always go for special 2. If you do 80% on special 2, it will be critical hit and it will be unblockable. Amazing passive. Just do it. I mean, that's basically it. His fighting style is okay. Pretty cool, actually. His stats are nice. And also his passive has 30% attack with his Spec Ops 2. His special attacks is amazing. Only bad is if the opponent blocks his special 1, then that's bad for you. But he can quickly generate power. His fighting style is amazing. Kobuyutsu Tanya, B. The reason being, she's only useful at Faction Wars. But she's cool at Faction Wars. Another reason being because she has 30% lethal blow chance. Oh, 25% chance for lethal blow in Faction Wars, not just in basic attacks too. And thrice per match, her special 2 deals 25% of its damage to entire enemy team and breaks shields. Amazing. But other than that, If it's not faction wars, you're not gonna use her basically. Classic Sonya, amazing fighter, A plus. Only missing thing is passive in my opinion. Her fighting style is amazing. Her special 1 is amazing. Her special 2 is amazing. Her fighting style, I said, her stats are amazing, but her passive is, I mean, just missing part, some kind of missing thing. Not that destroying. The reason being, let me show it to you. Let me read it to you, her passive. Okay, Sonya's special 1 deals entire damage to enemy team, and also all special spec ops on her team ignore enemy toughness. Enemy toughness ignorance. Okay, that's basically it. Stunt double Johnny Cage. Better than A-list Johnny Cage, and he is at A. The reason being, just tag in and tag out. He stuns the opponent with tag in, then you can do attack the opponent and do special 1 to power drain weapon. Excellent character. Only bad thing if you are up against Combat Cup team with Sonya or MK11 team with MK11 Cabal. That's only bad thing, like classic Kano. But other than that, tag in, tag out, and special 1, nothing else. That's why he's A, not A plus. Possessed Kenshi. In my opinion, he is B, somewhere here. Tag in attack has fire effect, and power drain he has. Cool. That's it. Special 2 is nice. Fighting style, not the greatest fighter, but definitely above middle slot. But I'm gonna put him into B category. You probably just tag in with him and just try to fight with him after that, and then you're gonna tag out. He's not a main fighter. You're not gonna use him otherwise in faction wars that he has a bonus and you cannot use the other characters because you already used them, right? Okay, Crime Monster Sub-Zero Trash, C. Somewhere here. Because he gives 30% health to all martial artists. He has now 2 combo enders, but his special 2 deals literally no damage. His special 1 is cool. That's it. Heavy Weapons Jax Briggs. A. Somewhere here. Not A plus because you need to do special 2 with him to use his passive. When you do special 2 with him, you're gonna just damage the whole team a lot. Not like classic Sonya. You're gonna damage them a lot. But his stats aren't that great. Toughness boost for all Spec Ops teams, 30% toughness boost. That's it. So he's missing a bit passive. He's missing a bit stats, and he's missing a bit special 1. I mean, Jax's special 1 is terrible in my opinion. Unstoppable Jason, he's an A, not A plus, not an A plus. The reason being, his passive is he can just get up 1 time. That's cool passive, like not like Grandmaster Sub-Zero's passive, but also his power increases. So what you can do is, the better thing about Jason is his special 2 has a regeneration effect. That's the only gold other than this Vampire Melina, and you cannot do special 2 with Vampire Melina all the time to get regeneration. You need to first of all bleed the opponent to make it regeneration, to make get regeneration. But the good thing with Vampire Melina is her special 2 is unblockable. Now this one is blockable, but still you get regeneration and you get up 1 time. So probably when you're defeated, you get up 1 time and you're gonna do special 2 and you can continue fighting because your health starts to increase. That's why he's excellent character. But stats are not great. Fighting, okay, better than okay. But yeah, is missing to be S for sure. Stats also missing, so A. Combat Cup Sonya, A plus. Not S, because probably she will not be your main fighter. A plus because her passive is amazing against tower battles that has regeneration. The reason being, you just tag Sonya in, she's just gonna show red card to one of the opponent, and that opponent power generation, recovery, regeneration, everything cancels. Then let's say you kill the other 2, then that character comes back, there won't be any regeneration on him. I'm talking about modifiers. In battles, tower battles, there are modifiers, but you can cancel it for 1 opponent. That's amazing. So the reason being, you're gonna use Combat Cup Sonya's A plus. Nice fighting style, not that great. slow kicks in her first combo. Great special 2. You can tag out fear, apply fear on an opponent, which is not that cool, but still can be useful. Classic Ermac. If you're a beginner, amazing character. He has high stats, amazing stats. His fighting style is kind of okay, and a bit maybe higher, or just okay. Special 2 has snare, amazing. When he's defeated, he explodes and deals lots of damage, and it can be critical hit too, amazing. His passive is amazing against tower bosses. Basically, in 30 seconds, you reduce all of the opponent's 10% health. So if you do it like 5 tries, then all of the opponent's health is already halved in tower battle. So if you are a beginner and if you couldn't somehow beat a boss battle in the tower, just buy Classic Ermac from Faction War Store. Don't fight with him. Just put him into your team and try to continue fighting for 30 seconds to use his just health reduction, because against bosses there is no damage over time effects. You cannot use them, but Soul Siphon still can be used. So that's why Classic Ermac is A+. Okay, I'm gonna put Classic Noob Saibot to the last spots. The new characters in the last, next. I'm not gonna do them now. Okay, Cyrex, A+. I used to hate this character because he's very slow fighter. I think he was trash. I thought he's trash, actually. But what happens is all tribal characters on your team gain increased critical hit chance for special attack 1. And everyone on your team gains 50% critical damage. So what happens is, if you team him up with Smoke, Sector, or two of these 3 characters, what happens is, all of those 3 tribals are gonna get increased critical hit chance. Let's say you team him up with, let's say you didn't use Sub-Zero, you team him up with Smoke, Cyrex, and Sector. What happens? You constantly do special ones. What happens? You steal power from Smoke, right? You apply fire from Sector, and you're gonna make everything critical, and you have increased critical damage. So amazing passive. Bad fighter, nice stats, amazing passive, amazing special attacks too. Special 1 is amazing. That's why he's A+. So Tiger Furigora, I'm not sure what his passive is, but I'm gonna check him. He's better than Kintaro, but not that great. Combo enders and special attacks have a chance of fire damage over time effect. Goro's teammates with an ability to apply fire damage over time have 25% chance of causing fire damage over time to enemy upon tagging in. Terrible passive. Not a bad fighting style. Let's put him into B. Actually, not a great fighter too. Let's put him into C. Or wait. I'm gonna put him into B. I'm sure. Okay, hat trick Kung Lao, tag in attack, and critical hit chance boost, I suppose. So just basically like Commander Kano, but I think even worse because his special attack 1 doesn't have any stun. Let's check hat trick Kung Lao. Critical hit chance. Oh no. All martial artists team 50% increased critical damage. Okay, nice passive, nice. Better than Commander Kano for sure. He will be here. Treasury Stanya. Power drain effects are reduced, and she can break the opponent's equipments, but that's it. Her passive is nice, her special attacks are nice. Her fighting style not that bad, so she will be around here. B category. Tactical Sonya. Special 2 can do lots of things. That's basically it. Okay, just close this thing. So what happens is she's C. I mean, even not C, she's D. Basically, she's D. Elder God Kenshi. I want to put him into A. Amazing passive. Why I'm putting him to A? First of all, Special 1 has power drain, right? Yes. Special 2 is also not bad. Excellent stats. But when opponents are defeated by Kenshi's special attacks, he and his teammates gain a bar of power. All of them. Just kill somebody with him. Elder God teammates are immune to critical attacks. Elder God teammates, not just him, and have 20% critical hit chance on basic attacks. So you need to make teams with him with other god teammates, right? Then that's pretty cool. So excellent passer. Like I said, bad fighting style in my opinion. Slow fighter. Stats are good. I'm gonna put him here. That's wait, did I put Ferrarmak here? Just somewhere here. Even here. Okay, Ferrarmak isn't that great though. Alright, now I think now it's better. Grandmasters, in my opinion, is more useful. Actually, no, Inferno Scorpion can kill enemy in seconds when he's first tagging. Warlock Quanchi. Nice special attacks. Actually, special 1 is trash. Special 2 is nice. Cripple effect is pretty defensive. And his passive is amazing. You just can save one of the opponent, one of your teammates. That's basically it, I think. So it's gonna be like somewhere here. Because it's pretty useful in faction wars, for instance. And he, not just, I mean, Grandmaster Sub-Zero can only save himself, but Warlock Quanchi can save 2 of his teammates. One of the 2 of his teammates. Just not just, I mean, it's not like, okay, he's teaming up with Inferno Scorpion, Grandmaster Sub-Zero. Oh, I can just save him. No, I can save either you or you. Which one of you dies first, right? That's it. Okay, let me check his passive. I think that's it. He has now 2 combanders. That's why he's also good. Yeah, and 25% health. He can do it once, but still nice. Shao Kahn Warrior Kintaro. B, not BC. The reason being, terrible fighter. Absolutely trash fighter. I'm not saying it, it's just the way it is. It's terrible fighter. Kintaro, if Kintaro successfully blocks a special attack, he has a chance to retaliate with a jump stomp on the opponent, and which applies fire damage over time. Kintaro and his teammate take reduced damage from fire damage over time. Trash passive, but excellent special 2. It's unblockable. So I'm gonna put Goro into here and him into here, because you cannot fight with him. That's basically he's trash in fighting. Goro is a bit quicker than him. Ninjutsu Scorpion, basically 30% attack to all martial artist teammates, but there is a stun loop, so not that great of passive, not that great of stats and special 2, but special 1 stun loop is always usable, so it's C in my opinion. Dragon Breath Voraicho. Now, this is a controversial character. I'm gonna put him into A+. The reason being, okay, let's check. First of all, you can team him up with any one of the characters. Combo enders and critical hits have 50% chance to inflict additional damage on one of the tagged out opponents. Did you see that? Combo enders and critical hits have 50% chance to inflict additional damage on one of the tagged out opponents. So if you increase his critical hit chance, or if you team him up with some kind of critical hit chance passive teammate, what happens is you can kill another opponent which is tagged out. Basically, you cannot kill him, but just make their health to reduce to 1, right? And 25% critical hit chance for all martial artists on the team. So he gives martial artists critical hit chance. Amazing. He can kill the opponent, but only bad thing he's lacking is his special attack 1 is stun. 2, his special attack 2 is weakened. His stats are amazing. Only bad thing about him is, actually his stats are pretty amazing. His health is pretty amazing. His fighting style is a bit slow. That's why he is here. Balance Kenshi, excellent character. Definitely a B character right there somewhere here. First of all, power drain is special 1, and 1 bar of power for all Spec Ops teammates. Amazing. Nice stats. Okay stats. Fighting is better than, in my opinion, than Ballast Possess Kenshi, but I'm not so sure. Let's say their fighting is equal, but his pass is better. Cover of Cascage, absolute A+, somewhere here. The reason being, 25% unblockable attack in all kinds of attacks to Spec Ops teammates. Amazing passive. Quickest fighter, one of the quickest fighters in the game. Excellent special 1. I mean, special 1 is nice. Excellent special 2. It has a chance to cripple, and it has it bombs 3 times in my opinion, so it can break the block of the opponent also. Only lacking thing is her stats. Her stats aren't good, so you cannot use her. You cannot actually, you can use her in any spec op team, but you cannot compare her with just 3 of these characters, right? Injustice Scorpion, trash character, but he has a passive of special 1 stun loop. No, not passive. He has a special 1 stun loop. His passive is trash. 25% fire damage over time. 25% damage increase for fire damage over time. Trash passive. Trash special 2 not bad. Special 1 amazing. So he will be somewhere here, in my opinion. Ninjutsu is better because if you team him up with just martial artist teammates, basically their stats are kind of okay and kind of similar to each other. He can boost the martial artist, but you need to make a team with fire team. Otherwise, nope. Pretty lowers, how do you say, the width or the range that character you can team him up with is pretty narrow, in my opinion. Rangeful Shinnok. So now this is another controversial character. If you do Commander, you can get Shadow Armor, which halves damage from special attacks and causes bleed when special attacks are blocked. 25%, 20% critical chance for all nether realm. So, shield thing isn't that great. Basically, it's chance-based and it doesn't give you pretty good buff or something. And 25% critical chance for all nether realm, that's okay. Fighting style, not bad. Not the quickest, but nice fighting style. So I'm going to put him into A. If you team him up with Netherrealm characters, that's a nice team up. And you can always do combanders and get that shield and try to block their special attacks. And he has also a, dispel special one, which, let's say, damage over time is applied to you, do dispel, then damage over time raises. So you get rid of it, right? Let's say you are snared, do that dispel thing, then the snare is gone. That's pretty interesting, pretty strong thing. Thunder God Raiden. Okay. Thunder God Raiden I don't like this character. He was, just when he tags in, he removes 20% of their opponent's current health. So you need to tag in and tag out. It's annoying to face this character on Faction Wars, but I'm going to put him into B category. The reason being, I don't like using him in any kind of battles. Okay, because I'm going to beat the hell of my opponent easily. His special 2 is not that great. His stats are not that great. His fighting style is cool. So I'm going to put him into B. I'm sorry. Scourge Baraka, D. The reason being, terrible, terrible fighter. Terrible fighter. But what he has is, he is power drain special 1. His passive is trash. You need to have Outworld team and he does bleed and he has additional combanders. That's basically it, right? Baraka's bleed DOT can stack. That's basically it. But he's a terrible fighter. You can do it only one time probably. You never know. His special 2 is not unblockable and not that great. His stats are okay, but terrible, terrible. Absolute the worst fighter in the game. But as a fighting style, when you check their fighting style, terrible. Even worse than Kintaro in my opinion, because Kintaro is a big guy. Okay, you can understand him being slow, but this character has no excuse, especially when you see Lizard Baraka. Nimble Reptile. Let's check Nimble Reptile. 30% health for Outworld. I suppose it's C. I mean, you can team him up with Outworld. Somewhere here. You can apply poison damage over time. That's not that bad. Better than Scourge Baraka in my opinion. At least he buffs his teammates, for instance. Demolition Sonya, definitely B category. Actually, C category. The reason being, somewhere here. She buffs all Spec Ops teammates of her. She buffs them with 30% damage boost. I mean, that's huge. That's a huge thing. But that's basically it. Her fighting style isn't good. Her style, not that quickest fighter. Tactical Sonya is better fighter than her, but her passive is better than Tactical Sonya in my opinion. And her special attacks, okay, her stats are bad. So that's why. Flaming Fist Liu Kang, definitely A+. The reason being, you're gonna say, oh, how the hell you gonna put him A+? The reason being, on tagging, Liu Kang receives speed increase for like 5 seconds. And this speed increase causes him to have 100% increased basic attack damage boost and 25% critical hit chance. So basically, you're just gonna tag him and tag out with him. He's an amazing fighter. His special 2 is amazing. He can increase, generate power instantly because of his passive when he tags in. When you tag in with him, if you have block breaker also, you're just gonna kill the opponent easily. That's a guarantee. Only bad thing is his stats. His stats aren't good. I have him in Fusion X and level 60. His attack is only 48.2, and his health is only 92%, 92.7, which Boracho is like 60 health and 60k health and 130k health. Stats wise, not a good stats character. Slasher Jason, excellent character, A+. 2 times he's gonna revive, and 2 times he's gonna increase his power. Only thing he's missing from Unstoppable Jason is he doesn't have regeneration. He's excellent in Faction Wars. Only bad thing is, but I'm not gonna include this on his stats, in his grading. You cannot get him. I'm playing this game like 10 to 11 months. I have to open Slasher Jason Voorhees back on Halloween. Otherwise, I cannot get him. And I don't think I'm gonna spend my souls on Slasher Jason Voorhees, where I still have some diamonds to max out. I just have 1 diamond maxed, MK Cabal. So I'm gonna focus on my diamonds instead of this character. That's one of the reasons. And another thing that is okay, the reason is not gonna apply on this grading. The reason I told you, but now this is what's gonna apply. Her stats aren't that great. What is missing is he has to apply bleed on special attacks. Special 2 is unblockable, but if the opponent is this character or some kind of this character, Dark Raven, or MK11, team with MK11, Jade, whatever, it's not good. Bleed, 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 bleed. I mean, one of your special attacks has to have something else. But his special 3 is excellent too. When you do it, all the team gets bleed. That's also pretty cool. Noxious Reptile 30% poison damage boost. Now, this is trash. Because you're not going to use this character in damage over time team in tower battles. You're going to use Revenius Melina, Classic Reptile, and MK11 Scorpion. So 30% damage over time boost for what? Nothing. D. At least he's a better fighter than 3 of these characters. Fighting style, cool. Special 1 has poison, at least, right? And he still buffs his teammates. If his teammates have poison damage, then he's gonna buff that. That's also pretty cool. Monster of Souls Ermac, definitely a B. The reason being, terrible fighter, but there is a chance in Faction Wars that you can make him start with X-Ray. With ease. Just make his teammates an auto character. 3 auto characters, one of them is Master of Souls Ermac. Immediately you get 2 bars of power. And if you team him up with this character without any equipments, guys, you start the game with X-Ray. If you don't team him up with this character, you put Rat Hammer or Bloody Tomahawk, you still start the game with an X-Ray. Amazing passive. Nice special 2. Nice special 3. Like I said, special 3 is important with this guy because you can do it. Bad fighting style, bad stats, that's why he's B. Okay, Sangat Kotalkan. C. The reason being, he's not a good fighter, but his special attack 2 is okay. It's unblockable. Actually, let's put him into D. It's unblockable. And his passive is also useful. Let's check. Let's check his passive. He can buff his teammates. Look at this. 30% attack for all 4 teammates. Amazing passive. Even better than Goro, Baraka. Okay, he's definitely somewhere here. I mean, yeah, he's trash, but he's not that trash, as you see. you can still use him in outroll teams. If you start the game new and you open lots of gold packs, use him with outroll teammates and try to do his special too if you don't have a lot block breaker gears. Bone Shaper Shinnok, he's a B. The reason being, when some characters are dead, it starts to increase his attack. He starts to get pretty strong. Nice special 2, nice special 1, blind special 2, dispel special 1. Not that of a great fighter, but not bad a fighter too, as a fighting style. Stat-wise, not that great. Passive-wise, I mean, somebody has to die in order to use his passive. Either your teammates or the opponent. So it's not that. The thing is, if your passive is somehow gonna depend upon somebody's dying, it should be like Elder God Kenshi's, because whole team gets power when you kill opponent with special attack. Like, that's a nice passive. Or MK Lemon Scarlet's passive, if you know it. Or who else is passive? Let's check. Resh Dwarf passive. Also infinite poison if she kills someone. And blah blah. Okay, Venomous Dwarf, she's also B. The reason being, actually she's an A. The reason being, amazing passive. Bad fighting style, but amazing passive. What do I mean? Very underrated passive too. The thing is, Dvorah basic attacks do 100% damage per negative effect on the opponent. Dvorah's poison can stack 2 times. So in special 1 or special 2, you can apply poison. Her stats are nice. Her fighting style isn't good, but per negative effect it says. So if you somehow make the opponent bleed, or poison the opponent, or apply 2 times poison to the opponent with Dvorah, you're gonna get increased 200% increased basic attack damage. So your damage becomes 300 instead of 100 in basic attacks. Amazing passive. Just to find a team with damage over time, or debuff team, right? So that she's gonna be so strong. And she applies poison in all of her special attacks. She's a solo character, but nice character. I mean, when I faced her in Faction Wars, I just underestimated her a lot, and I remember her her killing my couple of characters in different battles. That was bad. Okay, so now the new editions, guys. Do we have any missing new editions here? Let me check. Okay, we miss classic Shang Tsung. Do we miss anything else? Okay. I don't think so. I have Combat Cup Cassie, I have Classic Noob, I have Lizard Baraka, I don't have Tanya and Jade, and they miss Classic Shang Tsung. Okay. We're not gonna rate Classic Shang Tsung. So let's start with Classic Noob Saibot. I think he's the worst out of these 5, but he still is pretty strong. So Classic Noob Saibot. I don't know his stats, but in my opinion, they are cool. So his special attack 1 disables his opponent's block, making all incoming attacks considered unblockable for 10 seconds. Amazing passive. Classic characters, including Noob Saibot, receive a 30% damage boost to all unblockable attacks. Again, amazing passive. Put block breakers, classic team gets damage boost, literally. And he has also classic Sub-Zero's passive too. When special 2 is performed at 80 plus, it activates a continuous chain of special attacks up to 6 times. So his special 1 doesn't apply debuff. His special 2 applies power generation buff. His special 3 applies death mark to all of them. Netherrealm martial artist, he's an A plus for sure. Not S in my opinion, because why should he be S, right? I'm not sure. Maybe he can be S, but I don't know. Okay, Combat Cup Cassie. These characters are tough to get, by the way. So if I was including the fact that you can get these characters with these, then these characters will have a worse grade than what they got here, because it's hard to get Slasher Jason, Classic Noob, all of these. So Combat Cup Cassie Cage. Her passive, let's read it. I have her on tagging. Combat Cup Cassie Cage brands an active opponent as an outsider for 20 seconds. Any attack against the outsider has 50% unblockable chance for 20 seconds. When an outsider tries to tag out, Cassie's drone deals 30% damage to their current health. What? Drone doesn't deal damage to bosses. Oh, that's bad. Okay. All Combat Cup characters on the team are immune to cripple. Alright. S, for sure. Unblockable. Nice special 1. Nice special 2 too. I watched man's video. His special 2. Her special 2 is nice. Let's put her into... Should I put her into A+? Okay. I think any attack against outsider means all of her teammates can do block breaker. Unblockable, right? Because of outsider thing. That's pretty cool. That's why I put her into S. Okay. Priomancer. I think Priomancer is the correct way to pronounce it. Let's check. Priomancer Tanya. Surging Blast, Special 2, and a unique commander has a 30% chance to be performed. Powder the opponent with Devil's Dust that sticks for 20 seconds. Character affected by Devil's Dust are blinded and take 50% more damage from fire attacks and fire damage over times. Martial artists and Outworld teammates combiners become fire attacks and apply fire damage over time, stacking up to 2 times on opponents affected by Devil Dust. So, A+. Not S, because it's chance-based, right? If you cannot apply Devil Dust, then none of the passive is gonna work. If it works, all of your combo enders in Martial Artists and Outworld will apply fire. Amazing. And the opponents are blinded too. Takes more damage too. That's pretty cool. But that's chance-based, so it's A+. I believe their stats will be amazing, but Classic Jade has 80% chance to apply blind on any special attack. 80% chance to apply blind on any special attack? Wow. Every time an opponent misses an attack, Classic Jade gains 10% speed increase for 15 seconds, stacking up to 50%. And Classic teammates are immune to Snare. S. For sure, S. Blind apply in every special attack, and she also applies Snare and Cripple in special 1 and 2. And every missed attack, even though she tags in, they're gonna miss attacks. You're gonna increase speed. Speed increase is a pretty good thing. And classic teammates are immune to Snare. Lots of classic teammates there are amazing passive, amazing fighting style, amazing special attacks. And she's Jade. So Jade has my heart. Definitely an S. You didn't see that one coming, did you? Okay, Lizard Baraka. Absolutely beast. I don't know why he is gold for starters. In my opinion, there aren't many diamonds that are better than this character. I'm telling you. There aren't many diamonds that are better than this character. I'm gonna count the diamonds that are better than Lizard Baraka. Classic Liu Kang. MK11 Scorpion. No, not MK11 Scorpion is not better than this character. No, definitely not. If two of them face up, Baraka will win it for sure. For all kinds of MK11 characters, Baraka is best. Look at this. Okay, let's say you attack Jade. After tagging, you attack Jade. Jade rejects your damage, right? Jade slows the time down, dodges the basic attack, Jade's counter attack, but you don't feel the counter attack. Yes, your health is decreased, but you can counter attack again. Amazing passive. I'm gonna count the diamonds that are better than this character. And anytime he tags out, he's gonna regenerate. And anytime he does what? Critical hit or something. His damage increase, and it's increased a lot, guys. It can stack up to 100, 110, 90. I watched some videos, it's a lot. And he has 15 seconds for that nothing feeling thing to disappear when he tags in. In the fight, he passively generates power over time and receives 2% damage boost each time he hits an opponent with an additional 1% damage boost if it was a critical. Look at this thing. On tag out, loses damage boost and gains regeneration for 10 seconds. Active opponent's healing is reduced by 25% for each lizard character in the team. So it also cuts the regeneration effect. Outworld teammates have 25% chance to get a critical hit. Guys, I don't think there is a character better than this character. I mean, I'm being serious. His special 1 power drains, his special 2 increases his speed. I don't think there's a character better than this one. Okay, shoot me. You're gonna say MK11 Sub-Zero? Strike Force Scorpion. I don't think they are better than Lizard Baraka. Okay, Strike Force Scorpion has regeneration, can save two teammates. Cool. But Lizard Baraka is amazing character. Absolutely. I mean, I don't see the reason why he is gold. If he was a diamond, I don't know, and he should be diamond. Lizard Noob Saibot we saw in the Classic Fatal Tower 40 Battle 40. He's also pretty cool with Lizard Baraka. He can save up one of his teammates, and he can just force tag in of some of the opponents. That's also critical. So Lizard team should be diamond, guys. That's for a fact. They have to be diamond. Lizard Baraka is like, okay, let me make it something like this. Okay, better. Okay, my space doesn't work somehow. Okay, better than all of the diamonds. Oh, okay. So wait a second. Huh. Okay, now it's cool. So Lizard Barker, he's. Oh, I see what happens. Okay, that's bad. Okay, just let me just get this thing like this, then delete this and S like this. Let's put it here. Now it's the deal, guys. Better than all of the diamonds. Basically, this is, give me a reason why he's not better than any kind of diamond. He's better than Classic Raiden. Definitely better than Classic Raiden. He's better than Injustice 2 Raiden. He's better than MK11 Scorpion, any MK11 character. He's better than them. He is better than Classic Liu Kang, for sure. Look at this passive. Look at these things. Just tag in, tag out with him. Easy, the best tag in, tag out fighter in the game. And his damage is increasing. What is this? They need to, no, they need to, what do you say? Not debuff. How do you say it? They need to nerf this character. Yeah, for sure, guys. So that's basically it for today, guys. It's a nice presentation in my opinion. I think most of the things are accurate. These are the trashiest goals in the game. Kintaro, I have respect for Kintaro to put it into literally trash because he has an unblockable special too. I tried to give reasonings and I tried to make a logical comparison between the characters. I hope you enjoyed it. And the next thing will be is just diamonds comparison, hopefully later on. See you later, guys. Stop share.